A federal judge has ruled President Trump broke the law when he sent National Guard troops to help ICE and Border Patrol conduct immigration sweeps this summer.
Well, it is a victory for the wave of critics who said it was out of bounds. KCAL's Laurie Perez joins us now with what the ruling means as troops remain here in L.A.
Well, and that is the big question, right? Because there are an estimated 300 soldiers still here tonight. This ruling does not mean the troops can't be here, but it does severely restrict what they can do if they stay. As soon as the National Guard hit the streets in L.A. in June, the outcry was immediate. The governor, the mayor, and outraged crowds claiming the president was trying to intimidate protesters by militarizing the city. Today, U.S. District Judge Charles Breyer in San Francisco said it was illegal for Trump to use troops to execute domestic law. In other words, to do what local law enforcement should do. Legal expert Jessica Levinson explains.
They can help provide equipment, maybe transportation. If there's a federal building that needs to be monitored, they can help perform security when it comes to that. But they can't be the ones actually executing the law.
National Guard troops were deployed at sweeps in MacArthur Park and at raids that turned violent and deadly in Camarillo. If they should not have been there, the question is, how does that affect people who were swept up by them?
I think with respect to people who might have been detained by the National Guard, there will be a case-by-case determination as to whether or not any of their individual rights have been violated.
At peak, there were 4,100 National Guard members in L.A. and another 700 Marines. California's Attorney General says the deployment was an act of political theater and public intimidation, and the ruling sets things straight.
That means the military troops can't engage in arrests, searches and seizures, security patrols, crowd control, interrogation, or anything deemed as executing the law. This decision validates that the power of the president is not boundless. Trump is not king.
The ruling doesn't say the National Guard can't be here. It clarifies what they can do. But Governor Newsom today immediately asked the court to get the 300 soldiers still in L.A. out. They're set to be here until the day after California voters cast their ballots on new congressional maps that could determine control of Congress. Newsom posting on X, the timing of Trump's extension of the National Guard soldiers isn't coincidental. He's holding on to soldiers through Election Day. They want to continue their intimidation tactics to scare Californians into submission. The president seemed unbothered by the ruling, claiming he saved the LA Olympics by sending the troops and saying he's ready to send more now.
And he's going to need us again because it's starting to form again. I see it. It's starting to form again. You know, we have to maintain. It's like maintenance on an airplane. You can buy it, but you have to maintain it.
Now, in light of the ruling, Senators Adam Schiff and Alex Padilla have asked Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth for details of exactly how the troops were used in L.A. and how much that has cost so far. Pat?
All right, looking forward to those answers, too. Thank you so much, Laurie.